Hello, welcome back. I hope you were able to get outside, get grounded. Here in Texas, it's been raining a lot, so I've really been enjoying the rain. But please get outside, get grounded anytime you can if you are experiencing rain. If not, get outside. It's such a beautiful time. We have blessed. Blessed is the card that came out. Look at that 22. Master or in alignment. Ooh, blessed. And then we have chaos and conflict, 33. So we have 22 and 33. 33 is master teacher. What is being taught to you that is creating a blessing in your life? And underneath the deck, we have mending. So if you have been in struggle or strife with something or someone, that strife was a blessing, because in the repairing mode, you learn what this chaos and conflict was and how to look beyond it. You see how it's like false identity or imposter syndrome, how that looks like a giraffe, but underneath there, the there's a, what is that, a zebra kind of print. So it's like a sheep in wolves clothing kind of sense being exposed. But in taking off this layer, which is the mending, you're being blessed with something new. So it's like no longer addressing something that is so old or old energy or an old way of doing something, seeing a new way, a new avenue. And through the maybe conversation or inner knowing or shadow work, this mending is creating this blessing that's coming in. So let's get some tarot cards on that. This deck has been hot today. So let's continue using this. What is this blessed? What is blessed right now? Yeah, a new way of sharing emotions, a new way of celebrating your cup, knowing when to pour out of your cup and knowing when not to pour out of your cup, and also knowing when you need your tribe to come in and give you that that love and support that you are needing at this time, which is creating that Four of Wands, which is of celebration. It's coming together. It is like a marriage. It's like a new way of thinking, a new way of looking at a situation, changing the perception and asking for help. And maybe this is the help that's coming in after the storm. Absolutely. Can I get something on conflict and chaos? What is that conflict and chaos? Conflict and chaos. Knowing when it's time to harvest this. You work hard to get this. And you may have had to work hard to protect this harvest. Maybe it was protecting it from your own frame of mind. Maybe it was protecting it from people who were around you who didn't understand, but you had the courage to protect this through this chaos and conflict, because you understood what the true offering was that came with these pentacles. You know what the true offering is. Can I get one more on the Seven of Pentacles? Yes. Control over new messages that are coming through. You understood that you had to maintain control of your own pentacles as they were coming in, as they were being cultivated, as you were pruning and taking care of. It required you to be the protection of what you were calling in. This is having control over the things that you were calling in, having a sound mind, listening with active ears and listening to understand, listening also, listening to how you observe or how you hear people or how you hear yourself, trusting your heart. This is a new way of moving now. You had to learn how to use these senses in order to be able to have this Seven of Pentacles. If you can't hear yourself, if you can't use your knowing, your third eye. If you can't trust with your heart, how are you able to truly receive what's coming in? Because it not only requires the intellect, but it also requires that you feeling your way through. I think we did a lot of mental work these last past couple of years, and now this is the year of feeling. This is the year of feeling your way to your blessing, knowing how to fix the many parts of yourself that you may have not honored, or people may not have honored, or even knew about you because it was something sacred. It was something that you were going through internally that nobody else could understand what it is that you were going through. Can I get clarification on this mending? Yeah, I told you, it had to be a tower. This sudden change is through the mending. It created justice. Now, this is like the third time justice came out. I want to show you the justice card that came out first. This is having a sound mind over your house, getting your house in order, creating balance in your house, creating clarity in your house, using the inner knowing or the deep knowing of your home that you understand it's now being balanced. You trust your heart. Your heart is open at this time. That's that I loved how justice just tied in. Can I get one more for justice? What is this justice? Yeah, emperor energy. Knowing how to move within this powerful, massive energy. That this emperor energy is going through a death and rebirth of understanding just how to move amongst this energy while trusting the divine feminine in the with it. And I feel like this is tapping into both your divine masculine and your divine feminine to move through this death and rebirth. You can't just all be all divine feminine, and you can't just be all divine masculine. But when you bring these two online together, that's what creates that blessing. But you're also mending the divine feminine and a divine masculine energy within you, or what you're pushing out is also helping others heal their divine masculine and their divine feminine energy at this time. And I think that's a beautiful message. Let's get a couple of oracle cards. High Priestess oracle deck. Yes, open heart, deep connection, and water blessings. And you may have been doing spiritual baths, or you may have been going to a lake, ocean, or some form of water. But water has been a big healing part of you. Or you could have a lot of water placements in your natal chart that's assisting you at this time. And that number is 11. So with the justice card coming out being 11, 11, 11. Did we not get this, the Four of Wands, which is 11, 11? So this is the growth that is going on at this time. Underneath the deck, you have calming the waters. There's something about water. Water is a big essential at this point in time, whether it's taking a shower, taking a bath, or going to the water itself. Do something with water. Do some form of divination with water. Peaceful, self-regulation. Get you a good Epsom salt bath to help regulate yourself, to bring your energy down, to even clear energy off you from a long day of work, or just being out, or even with being with people in your house. Take you a good spiritual bath or shower to clear up that energy off of you. And also to tap into this blessing that's coming in. Let's get another card. This is the Chinese 5 Elements Oracle. I love this oracle deck. It is beautiful. We have the Metal Dragon, working the warrior within. This is you going through the death and rebirth. This right here is being able to truly have clarity within yourself. being able to wield your own sword without chopping or hurting others, knowing when to wield your knife or your sword than to just be at bay with it. You know that your sword is your strength, but there's also a right and a wrong way of using that as well. Oh, we haven't pulled for this deck in a while. Let's get another message. I hope you are liking the channel, liking my content. If you are, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also, leave comments. I love comments. We have grace in harmony with flow. May I honor all the ways your grace flows so I can move in harmony with you. Open me to trust and receive. Your abundant blessing is on the way. This is the grace that you have, the blessing to as you're moving through chaos and conflict, you're still showing gratitude. You're still showing grace and space, not only for yourself, but for others. That is this blessing that's coming in. Challenge. I embrace all tests. This is the chaos and conflict. Allow me to flow with what I cannot change. Let me embrace all tests and release any fears, knowing that all can be replenished with ease by the divine will. And this is a great way to end it off. Clarity. Look at that clarity card. Change me, divine beloved, into one who remembers in every moment my true self, love, light, wisdom, and divinity. And with that, I lead and leave you with love, light, and balance. Be well till we meet again.